Fusion Strike and all the Pokemon cards that were stolen. Everybody in the Pokemon community is talking about this right now, but I did a deep dive of all the research and the actual true hard facts about this because there's so much misinformation going on about what actually happened with this Fusion Strike thievery. Thievery? Thief? Steal? I don't know. Anyways, please watch this full video so you're fully informed on what's going on, as an employee did steal tons and tons of Fusion Strike's top chase cards and tried to resell them, but I don't think the story is gonna end how most of y'all have probably heard. If you're excited for the video, please drop a like on it. Make sure y'all subscribe to the channel. I'm doing a challenge right now called the 30 Vertathon where I'm uploading for 30 days straight. Today is day 18 out of 30 and we have some very different scenery than we've ever done before. Hit the bell if you don't want to miss any more of this 30-day series, and let's jump into it. I think the biggest question right now that most people are having, guys, is that did this affect pull rates for the set Fusion Strike? And we're gonna get into that later in the video. Make sure you stay tuned for that. But first, we've got to talk about what actually happened. What do we know is 100% true? So let's go ahead and look at that. First of all, I'm sure you've all seen the picture. This is an actual picture of all the cards that were stolen. It's insane, guys. Espeon Altarts, Mew Altarts, Inteleon Altart. It's literally, look at even the Gengars back there. There's even Gengars freaking back there. These cards are like, dude, we're probably looking at well over like 20,000. No, it's got to be way more than that. I mean, this is probably like, I don't even know, guys. I'm gonna guess. Leave a comment and tell me, guess your thoughts, how much this picture is worth in like card value right now. I would guess around $50,000 to $70,000 at least, but I might be way undershooting right there. So the viral Pokemon TCG Fusion Strike stolen card post causes an uproar in the Pokemon community, but what actually happened? Well, first of all, everybody started posting that picture that I just showed y'all, and everybody in the Pokemon community wanted to make a quick video on it, but didn't do their actual research. Basically, the main story floating around is that a worker stole these cards, a local game shop bought these cards from the thief, and now we all got screwed by opening Fusion Strike packs up because there was no hits in them. That's the story. A lot of people are saying that this might be the biggest Pokemon card theft in history. How is this guy working for Pokemon Company, dude? He should just go shoot for the next season of Money Heist. Card shop that the thief tried to sell the Pokemon cards to is called Trading Card World. TCW, as I'll probably refer to them later in this video. TCW saw all the cards that the thief was trying to sell to them and have told the people they've done interviews with that they were suspicious right off the bat of all the cards. Nobody's walking in with that many Fusion Strike hits. I mean, guys, if you actually open hundreds and hundreds of thousands of packs of Fusion Strike, it's literally almost physically impossible to get that many hits. Let's even say the odds of getting a Gengar Altart are like, what, 1 in 500 packs? To have a stack this high of Gengar Altarts would be astronomical odds, and they had stacks of literally everything. So TCW was suspicious of that fact, and they actually reached out to the Pokemon Company themselves. That's a op. The Pokemon Corporation acknowledged Trading Card World for their critical contribution to the recovery of these stolen items. It was the largest return of stolen property to the Pokemon Company to date. Look at these pull rates, for example, guys. You're telling me somebody can get all those hits? Impossible. This thread on Reddit was posted by Guava Wave only 2 days ago. They basically broke down the story, and they have interviewed TCW, the shop, who also provided them with the same information that they reached out to the Pokemon Company through the proper channels to get these cards returned. The top comment on this thread, which is factual: be aware that there has been no information released that shows that the pull rates were skewed for the product because of this. Make whatever conclusions you want, but at least have as much information as you can about it first. So as of right now, the Pokemon Company has not made a statement on this, which they absolutely should and need to at this point. 100% Pokemon Company needs to come out and address this right now, because whether the hit rates were worsened by this and we all got like messed up basically by spending our money on Fusion Strike without the right opportunities to get the hits, or if it didn't change at all, they need to tell us at this point. There's just no way around that. I'm really surprised that they have not dropped a statement on this yet, but hopefully in the next few days they will. If you want to see them drop a statement, drop a like on this video right now and subscribe. Literally the very next comment. So what did they do with the cards? That's actually a really good question that we don't know. What did the Pokemon Company do with all these Fusion Strike cards that were returned to them? With the sets already being out there now and Pokemon Company getting all these cards back in, where did those cards go? Wonder if they'll ever tell us. I doubt it. Yeah, me too. PokeBeach, a very highly reputable and reliable website, also made a blog post about this, titled, "Biggest Ever Pokemon Factory Theft Comes to Light, but Probably Didn't Impact the Fans." Apparently, stealing Pokemon cards when you work at the Pokemon Company became a trend during COVID. At least that's what they said. And we'll talk about that a little bit more because this might have happened with Evolving Skies as well. Whether you're a fan of evolution cards like this, the big hitter card, or alternate art cards like this, which y'all saw the pull rates are close to 1 in 1,000 Infusion Strike, ShinyVert.com has plenty of mystery god Pokemon packs that 100% guarantee you hits. Evolutions pack, alternate art god pack, and there's plenty more. Instead of wasting your money opening up packs like Fusion Strike where the hits literally might be rigged, go to ShinyVert.com and check out some of our mystery packs. I am also super excited to announce the brand new Crown Zenith God packs with hits just like this. Guys, these packs are going to be locked and loaded with Galarian galleries in every single pack, 100% guaranteed. You will also get a Radiant or a Textured Energy, plus an Ultra Rare or higher. This is probably one of my favorite packs we've ever done on ShinyVert.com, so make sure y'all go check out the brand new Crown Zenith pack right now before it sells out. It literally just released as y'all were watching this video. Back to the vid. Strapped employees would pluck a few cards off the production line and sell them on the black market, hoping to cash in on TCG's booming popularity. Selling on the black market would be one thing, guys. Taking 20,000 chase cards of Fusion Strike into a local game shop and trying to sell them is such a red flag. Sometimes the thieves would even steal from distribution centers long after the factory shipped out the completed product. Also, just so y'all are aware, TCW also did directly contact PokeBeach regarding this, so PokeBeach's information is reliable. Another thing to note, this is all coming to light today, right? Everybody's talking about it right now, but all of this happened back in January of 2022, even earlier than that, because that's when the Pokemon Company actually ended this investigation. So it's been a long time since this happened, and we've heard nothing about it until today. That's why I think it's crucial that Pokemon Company addresses this and addresses it right now. It's already been like, what? Probably even close to 2 years. Now, when talking about hit rates and if this affected hit rates, this is really important. The cards seem to have been stolen during the production phase when they're stored in boxes. The secret rares are printed separately from other cards because of their texture. Yada yada yada, it goes on about how they're printing. So this is where we don't know if it affected hit rates or not. PokeBeach says they would imagine that the sorting machines alert the workers when they're running low on certain rarities, meaning packs shouldn't have escaped the factory without the proper rate of secret rares. This is most likely, guys. I don't know. I don't know. We just don't know if it affected the hit rates or not. But based off of that guess or theory, then it wouldn't have affected the hit rates because these machines that autofill the packs, I'll try to find the picture and put it on the screen right now, but there's a line of these like machines that fill the packs and they all do different rarities and whatnot. It's actually really cool. And we're hoping that these machines are smart enough to alert somebody that, hey, there's not a secret rare in this machine and they're needed to be going into this pack. But on that off chance that these machines really just aren't that up to date or maybe high tech yet, which they should be, it's the Pokemon Company. On that off chance that these machines don't have that capability, then 100% we were affected in the pull rates. Pokemon prints billions of cards a year. The theft occurred at one factory. During a print run, Pokemon produces almost 27 million cards a day, so it's unlikely the theft would have caused issues on a noticeable scale, if at all. See, I don't like this because PokeBeach is basically saying that even if this theft did affect our pull rates, it would only affect them this little bit. But guys, this little bit is the difference of your $5 being able to pull an Alt-Art Gengar or not. This isn't the first time Pokemon cards have been stolen in bulk, nor will it be the last. Pokemon is a popular franchise, so there's bound to be a few bad actors once in a while. This explains why they don't understand you can't just offload thousands of the rarest cards without raising suspicion. 100% true. I don't know how this thief, who used to work for Pokemon Company, I'm gonna go out on a wild limb here and say that he's probably been fired and absolutely could, you know, face legal trouble for this, which again, Pokemon should tell us. They probably won't, but it's just pretty crazy to think that he knows he stole like so much money in Pokemon cards and thought it's basically like a bank robber walking into a bank, taking bags of $50,000 out of the bank, going straight to any national bank like Wells Fargo or whatever, dropping those bags on the counter still with the black mask on and saying, "I would like to make a deposit." So like, what's the big takeaway from this, guys? Here's the facts and here's the breakdown. Somebody, so this is factual, somebody that worked for the Pokemon company took all these cards. That is facts. They then went to a local game shop. Well, I don't know if it's local to them, but they went to a game shop in Texas called TCW, Trading Card World, and tried to sell all of these cards at once. TCW thought it was suspicious. They then reached out to the Pokemon company telling them what had happened, and the Pokemon company then got involved. The Pokemon company then retrieved all the cards back. The two things up in the air right now: what happened to this guy who stole all the cards? Did he get fired? We don't even have a statement on that. We don't even know if he's fired. I'm guessing he's fired, but we don't even know because Pokemon company hasn't made a statement. And the second thing that the most people are worried about that we absolutely do not know 100% is, did it affect pull rates? Let me know y'all's thoughts. Did this affect pull rates or not? As of right now, with Pokemon company not releasing any statements on this, we have no proof, no evidence, and cannot be 100% sure whether this affected pull rates or not. That's just where we're at right now. I personally think it's a higher chance that it did not affect pull rates, but I know there's some people out there right now who think they know for a fact that it did affect pull rates, because I mean, I could say the same thing. When I opened Fusion Strike, it seemed like we got less hits from that set, but that could just be the difference in a set of like Crown Zenith. Every pack you open, you're getting a freaking hit, versus Evolving Skies, very hard set to get hits from. A totally unrelated story to this specific thief we just talked about. Look at this picture of this guy that seems to just be chilling somewhere with tons and tons of big hits from Evolving Skies, including Moonbryons, which go for over $600 now raw without grading, just sitting on his lap. Apparently this was another story of another theft or situation of stealing cards that happened. Now, if this has been an ongoing problem in the past, for one, why has it not been fixed yet? I know you can't always stop theft. You can't like watch people at all times, but it seems like the Pokemon company has enough money to invest into this to set up some kind of precautions to stop this ongoing in the future, especially if it's raising the question now of, did this affect pull rates? If they would have just invested to this a long time ago when the Evolving Skies thing happened, or even before that, they wouldn't have this uproar by the Pokemon community today, very worried that we've all spent our hard-earned money on Fusion Strike just to be buying packs that aren't filled with the hit rates we were told they would have. It's honestly insane. I just think that the biggest thing Pokemon needs to do right now is release a statement telling us about the hit rates. That's the #1 thing I would like to see. Tell me y'all's thoughts on this situation in the comments. I would love to hear y'all's feedback on it. If you're not already, please subscribe to the channel. Again, this is day 18 out of 30 days straight uploading. It's been insane so far, and I really appreciate every single one of y'all watching and commenting on the videos. Last but not least, please leave me a like. I spent a lot of time researching this for y'all just so I could give you the straight facts, because there's a lot of other information going on right now. All right, boys, hope you enjoyed, and I will see you in tomorrow's video. Peace.